Hello there. We will continue to work on the so-called towels. These are the boards that I usually painted on the bottom of the fresco, closing them and making a border. We continue to paint on raw. For those of you who are now trying to paint on raw, or for whom this information is important, I'll tell you a little about the materials that we use. So we tried these new brushes, by the way. The round ones, we bought them in Poland. They cover the surface pretty good. There are two types of synthetic brushes. Have a look. There are two types of synthetic brushes, and the bristle is quite stiff. It covers the surface very efficiently. I really love round brushes. They are very convenient to work with. They hold a good thing nose, and they allow you to draw a line from 5 to 8 millimeters. For instance, this brush. It's an Italian handmade brush from Florence. We got them from Florence a few years ago, before working in Podgorica. It has a fairly long pile. This is a clean bristle, pork bristles. It allows you to make very thin and thick lines. It's very convenient for painting clothes and folds on large surfaces. It holds a lot of paint on itself. The paint we have now mixed is light enough, because now I'll be doing the first layer of light. In this version, I mix the color basing on titanium white. There is a bit of lime here, of the paint layer, for better adhesion to the plaster. Plus, titanium white makes it possible to almost immediately see the tone that will be in the future, while the lime brightens very much, and we can only guess, or with experience assume, what tone will turn out when the plaster is completely dry. So now I will use paint on titanium white. These Italian Florentine brushes have a working surface of about a centimeter from the tip, and since they have a fairly long and soft pile, they absorb the paint well, and until it's all over there, it can give a very thin line, like that, with a continuous flow. But if you try to cover surfaces, it's too soft for that. Well, this is its limit. The line can be 1.5 centimeters and 7 millimeters. They work pretty well in this limit. As I already said, the paint is water-based, a little lime, and lime water. That is the water that was collected from the top of the soaked line. It's alkaline environment, so it's better to wear gloves. But since my fingers are already used to all of this, I ain't afraid of anything. This is the first light. Next I will make the final one. It'll be pure white. Actually, it will look quite rough. in contrast. In the fresco, I like it because over time, dust and soot settle on the wall. And if the fresco is painted very plainly with pastel colors, then after a dozen years, it will look very shallow. As my old teacher used to say, it was a long time ago. "What's this goo you're making? Go and wash that." The wall absorbs the paint very intensely. Now literally half a glass of paint is gone. We'll have to make some more now. I didn't even expect to run out of it so quickly. Well, we're out of it. It has become very dense.